stress.
Oh, please, she's hungry.
No sex.
Close that door. I'm not joking.
No more freedom.
I'm never going to have a weekend yet.
And sleep deprivation.
My life can't stop just because I've got a baby.
Having a baby will change your life forever. 8 weeks ago, 4 young families moved into one block of flats to help each other through the biggest challenge of their lives. Living side by side, they shared the joys.
I love being a mum.
And pressures.
What? You got another kid?
Yeah, I got another little girl.
Of being new parents together.
Yeah.
They've shared their hopes.
These are wedding rings. Doesn't it look pretty on my finger?
I was really eager to meet friends that were in the same position as me.
And their fears.
Sometimes I do think about the fact that his dad's not there.
Say in 2 years' time it's still like this.
Then I wouldn't be here.
Tonight, as their time on the block comes to an end,
I'm ready to go home.
has living together helped them come to terms
I love you.
Sick of not having any money, man.
with their new lives as parents?
I want to feel like Charlotte.
Very single then, Charlotte.
The young mum and dads have been able to rely on each other day and night. And as they enter their final weeks living side by side, Charlotte and Sean are having a takeaway with parents Patrick and Paige.
Who's got chicken curry? Sure.
I'm not even hungry.
They're discussing how babies have disrupted their young lives.
What has the baby changed dramatically?
My life? No, seriously, having him has changed a lot.
Are you going to go back to college?
Yeah. Those are the only downfalls of having a child at a young age. You have to put your dreams on hold, but it doesn't mean you can't do them.
Yeah. Sean's hasn't dramatically changed. You can still go gym, you can still go to work and stuff.
Yeah.
But mine is like, I feel lonely. When I get a job, I'll feel more happy.
Yeah, but I need you to get a job as well for the mortgage. So, like,
What you need and what I
so
need
we
is two
can,
different things. Not for me to feel content within myself, or for me to be happy, or for me to like put a smile on my face. No, just for mortgage.
So I pay for your phone bill and you have to check the
I look after his son.
Yeah?
Is that not good enough for you?
It's a fork fight.
Where do you guys see yourselves in 10 years' time?
Single.
So if you could change anything, like, about the relationship and stuff, what would you do? What would you...
Sean would be more romantic.
Yeah, when was the last time you bought flowers?
Probably, what was it?
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
That shut you up, didn't it?
Yeah, I did actually.
What about you, Sean? If you could change anything?
I don't know, really.
More supportive.
No, I was going to say that, but I was going to say less, like, bitchy.
What do you mean?
Be more supportive,
Of
really.
the knowledge.
Yeah, really, because you don't really give me a break with that, really.
What do you want me to do?
I need a clear head to do. Like, when we
Well,
have...
be single and don't have a baby.
Okay. What? On start? Yeah? I've seen.
Piss off, Sean. Go away.
Over me, yeah.
Go away.
I'm just leaving it there. That's it.
Shut up then.
Food was nice.
Yeah, it's lovely, yeah. No more chicken balls.
As long as I don't break these. In the cold light of day, Paige pops up to see how Charlotte is feeling after the latest row.
Sean pissed me off.
What happened? I mean, it was all fun and laughter.
Because do you know what he said? Oh, well, I work, so I get to do what I want. Oh, well, charming, eh? What do I do? Sleep all day. Like, you don't see looking after a baby all day is hard work.
Soon, everyone will be leaving the block. And the realisation it would just be them, baby and their men is sinking in for the girls.
Are you looking forward to moving?
Not really, no. I also don't want to go back at all. I've got used to having people just, like, round the corner.
Do you think you'll stay in touch with us?
Yeah. I was really eager to meet friends that were in, like, the same position as me.
Did you have a lot of friends before Kian?
Before Kian, yeah. When I got pregnant, it's not like I had to fight with the friends that I was with. I just didn't have as many.
Ways.
Yeah, I just didn't have as many things in common with them anymore. When you grow up, have to grow up like quicker than what you're supposed to, you kind of do lose your friends because they're obviously not on the same wavelength.
I think me and Sean will make it work because of Toby, and like, also I want us to have a family.
Yeah, that's positive.
So we just got no choice, basically. Because I do love him sometimes. I just want him to make a bit more effort, and then I think we could be happier.
But men are difficult, aren't they? They don't have brains. They don't see pregnancy as hard work. They don't see labour as hard work.
When we was at my mum's, before we come here, Sean was like, because he don't ever cook for me, he's like, I'm going to cook for you all the time, I'm going to do dinner, I'm going to wash up, I'm going to help you more. And since we've come here, he's done naff. Oh. So I'm a bit disappointed.
That's what men are like, that's what they do. They promise you the world and then...
I don't want the world. I just want dinner.
The dads have also had each other for support over the last 10 weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit upsetting leaving. We're leaving next week, aren't we?
Like, the thing I'm going to miss is like having someone in the same. Like, I could literally just jump in the lift up to the the next floor. Because like my mates, none of them have got babies.
I think with you,
So-
you're exactly the same as us.
Yeah.
Like argument-wise,
Everything.
Like, yeah.
Was you my dog house last night then?
yeah, a little bit, yeah. Didn't talk to her after you left.
Yeah, we
It's
said
her
that
fault,
would
she
happen.
made herself up.
You nearly lost your milkshake.
Yeah, I know.
Nearly lost it.
Glad it didn't pop though.
Because obviously Charlotte's got it in her head now that you don't do nothing.
And then I'm the bad person because I go gym for an hour, 3 days a week for an hour. Do you know what I mean?
Before the balance out a bit, like one day when you're supposed to go gym, tell her you're going to gym, come home with a takeaway.
Yeah.
There comes a point where you have to do something to throw it out there a bit and do something exciting and original and something that she's not expecting, because otherwise it's just going to end up you two blowing up and saying shit you don't mean and doing something stupid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got to work it.
That's
what a relationship is, it's work,
supportive
innit?
with me, like, whatever I do, to be honest. Whatever I do, she's really supportive.
Do you want to make like the relationship work, or is it just like you've given up now? Or?
Well, feels like, mentally I feel like I have, but I don't want to give
You feel
up.
like you want to change but you don't know how?
I don't know how to, yeah.
Yeah, see, but like with the thing with women, like my mum and my dad broke up when I was like a couple of years old or whatever.
Yeah.
So I've been raised by my mum
Yeah.
and my nan. So I've been raised by women, so I know what's going on, you know what I mean? So that's why I do have that little bit of an advantage. I understand what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hello? Hello. Well, I do want dinner, yeah. But what, you want to have dinner together? No, whoa. What, you pissed off? See?
Just like that.
Just like that.
You don't have my number. We don't need each other now. We don't need the city
For Esther, leaving the flats will be a big step. Elijah was born here, and as she's not in contact with her baby's dad, she'll be going it alone.
He was this size once upon a time.
Her friend Camilla has come to visit her with her daughter to show Esther she's got support waiting for her.
Well, he seems to like this for real, doesn't he?
Yeah.
See, when he goes to sleep, does he sleep through the night or does he wake up?
Sleep what through what night? So, the nice moments make up for the times he is like,
Zombie.
yeah. I think you have to kind of admit to yourself that the fun factor of life is kind of gone.
Yeah, it feels like there's no life after baby.
Yeah, you can't go out and do what you want to do. You don't feel that kind of freedom that comes with being young. Yeah, it just changes. And you kind of think like, you're just this little person who just came into the world, how dare you take over my whole life? Kind of like think they're just trying to cause trouble, but he's just a baby, obviously. You're just a bambino.
Living in the block, Esther has seen firsthand the difference between co-parenting and being a single mum.
What about if Mr. Man was here? Do you think it would be easier for you?
If a Mr. Man was here, but not that Mr. Man, yeah, probably. It'll be easier to get other things done. And then when he's a bit older, I could do what I want to do kind of thing, like continue with my studies or work part-time kind of thing.
Well,
But
Auntie
for
Minnie's
now-
here.
Yeah.
You can bring
I'll
him
be making
round.
use of you people, trust me. Come on, Ledger.
She walked towards you with her head down low. She wondered if there's a way out of the blue.
Today, Esther's on her way to register Elijah's birth, just within the 6-week deadline.
Who's gonna take her home this time?
Hello there, come on through.
She knew that this time wouldn't be the last time.
You are excused if you make a noise, young man. We don't mind.
She hasn't heard from Elijah's father since before the birth, and has a big decision to make today.
Okay, so I understand you're here to register baby.
Yeah,
Right, and can I just confirm it was just one baby on this occasion?
one's enough.
Okay. Are you baby's mother?
Yeah,
Are you married to baby's father?
no.
If she leaves Elijah's dad's name off the birth certificate, he'll have no official parental responsibility in his son's life.
Okay, now can I ask you for the full names and surname that baby is to be brought up in?
Yep, it's Shiloh.
S-H-I-H
L-O-H.
hyphen
Yep, Elijah.
E-L-I-H.
J-A-H.
Yeah. Any other full names?
Alexander. Uriah.
And we have already established, I know, that you are just having your details. So
Yes.
what we do is we would just put a dash on the father's information.
Okay.
Esther's decided once and for all that she's going to go it alone as a mum.
Thank you.
There you go. All right, so all the best.
Thanks.
Enjoy him while he's
I
little.
will. I am.
Have fun when he gets up on his feet, running
Yeah.
around. Okay, bye.
Morning, Shannon. It's Mike, health visitor.
Since Paul went back to work full-time after paternity leave, his long working days have caused problems between him and Shannon. Today, health visitor Mike wants to check the couple are working together ahead of their departure from the flats.
So how much sort of sleep would you say you lose out on?
Well, yesterday, what time did we put it on? It must have been it was after 12 o'clock.
About 1.
About 1, then she woke up at like, was it 2 o'clock?
I don't know, you woke up.
I think it was about 2 o'clock. She was unsettled. So I think, I fed her, it was 2 o'clock, I fed her.
So obviously you've got a bit of an advantage in that you can either lay in or you can sort of crash during the day a bit and sort of catch up on some of that lost sleep. But obviously not so much for you.
Not really.
So how do you guys feel that you're getting on with co-parenting?
Well, just like Paul, I just wanted Paul to bond with her a little bit more. He goes to work really early and comes back very late. And, I just wish they would, like, have a bit more time with her in the evenings and stuff. By the time he gets in, he's knackered. I don't mind him working, but I'd like it if he at least had one more day off so he could help me with her in the daytime. It'd be nice just to have him there a little bit more.
So how, obviously if he starts dropping days and things, how do you sort of think you'd manage sort of financially?
Well, I work 5 days a week.
Yeah. Like most people.
Yeah. But, they don't do part-time where I work.
Okay. And obviously you're both really lucky. You've got a supportive guy that goes out and get work, he's got a job and he's working. There are so many people that just don't bother. Maybe it's an element of trying to sort of sympathise with Paul's circumstance.
Once they leave the flats, she'll be home alone with Kasia whilst Paul works. Today, Shannon has the company of fellow mums Paige and Charlotte. Getting together gives them the chance to compare their experiences of raising a baby with their other halves.
Sometimes I think I'd be better off on my own. Just because then there's no emotional shit, you know.
You can do what you want.
Yeah.
Who do you think's got the easiest out of like all the mums?
Yeah.
How?
You don't realise how lucky you are, Shannon.
I don't get it.
Paul does everything.
Yeah.
Cooks, he cleans,
Exactly.
he does the washing.
Paul chose to work all them hours.
To provide for his family, like I'm
not
sure
to
if he
Shannon.
didn't have to do it, I'm sure he wouldn't.
You're not lonely though, it's horrible sitting there by yourself.
You wanted a baby? You wanted the family life? So who do you think's got it easiest out of everyone?
I think you and Patrick.
Really?
None of them work. Neither of them work.
Yeah, no,
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Oh, I'm joking, there is, seriously. You do not understand
There's
not working.
nothing right with that.
No, there's nothing right with that. It doesn't make me and Pat a bad couple because we don't work, but it does make things 10 times harder. You can't live without money and wait.
Imagine being stuck in the same house as someone day in, day out. All the nicky little remarks, all the...
Paige's boyfriend Patrick is the only dad without a job.
Oh, gas and electric's due soon.
Living on your own sucks.
He's been out of work since before Kian was born.
Hey, little duckies.
Being around mums with boyfriends who work has made 16-year-old Paige think she and Patrick need to start planning their family's future.
One of us needs to go out and get a job.
Yeah?
But you've had the kid at the end of the day, Pat. And I know, like, everyone says, oh, you can still follow your dreams, but we need money now. Benefits is just not enough. You're just going to be poor for the rest of your life.
Some people don't mind being poor, though.
I do. I know I always have my mum to borrow money off, but I don't like borrowing. I've borrowed enough already.
Yeah, of course.
I need to stop borrowing money.
Yeah?
I'm sick of waiting for a job centre to put the money into my account every other week. And even when they do, it's still not enough to pay for everything I need to pay for. I'm always, like, running behind on bills and stuff, and it's...
And budgeting and having to go broke to pay for stuff.
It's just getting a bit depressing now.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
my money isn't stretching far enough.
Not nearly, yeah. It's
No.
not nearly stretching as far as we need it to.
I'm sick of not having any money, man.
Worried about being stuck at home alone while Paul works, Shannon has decided to revive an old dream before she leaves the block. She used to sing in a band, but late-night rehearsals and gigs had to make way for parenthood.
Hey.
Alright, Marlon.
How you doing?
Today, she's arranged a meeting with her old manager to see if she can combine her passion with bringing up Kezia.
Sounds Bubba.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
She's always good. She's a lovely baby. Apart from at night time sometimes. She sleeps through now. And she likes my singing as well, which is good.
Okay.
I know it was a bit upsetting, like obviously I was really into this singing and everything, and then I got pregnant.
Yeah.
And I got booted off the band.
You didn't get booted off the band.
It was basically like that though, wasn't it?
You know, you didn't get booted, you booted yourself off the
I
band.
didn't, because I wanted to do it.
Getting pregnant, I don't know, for a young person, it's going to be a setback.
I could have done it though, because singing was my life before I had Kezia. I'm never ever going to give up on my singing because I really, really, really want to go back into the band. But you might be surprised of what I can still do because I've been practicing the songs and everything.
Put you to the test, yeah? First verse. I don't want to fight, I can't take the hype. I just want for rights to pass my life. Room for the smoke, looking like the clouds floating in the sky. Gotta have a clear direction.
Never gonna give up.
Alright, give me five.
It's really easy now.
So you've been practicing?
I've been working, I have.
Cheers.
Yes, guitar.
Yeah, so good to have you back.
If it's going to be soon, I better get working hard then.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself, you know, because baby comes first.
It's no pressure.
Yeah?
Honestly, no pressure.
With a week to go before they leave the block, Shannon isn't the only one taking steps towards her future.
Come through and have a seat.
Patrick is facing up to his responsibilities and trying to enter the job market.
My son was born like 4 months ago, coming on 5 months ago. So
Yes.
now he's born, there's like an extra push to get a job as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You know, to kind of provide for the family and stuff like that, yeah.
Meanwhile, single mum Esther is trying to find a home of her own to bring up Elijah.
Is this the first time you're going to be renting, or
Yeah.
is the first time? When are you looking to move in?
I'm looking for something like ASAP, to be honest.
This is the living room.
Would you like to start off by telling me a bit about your experience to date?
I'm experienced in construction work, So that would be like the comfort zone thing to go into.
Do you have a CV?
The thing with my CVs, they're always like really small because I don't have like any qualifications or anything.
Right.
You're the last tenant here, you built up quite a lot of stuff over the number of years. Once all this stuff is gone, it's quite a lot of space there, you know. Have a think about it tonight if you want to.
I don't really think this property is for me.
Right, okay.
It's not really about the whole money side of things.
No.
It's a sense of like self-worth.
Well, that's right. I'm sure that you will get something then because you've got exactly the right attitude. So I'll drop the list of action points and we'll get going on Monday.
Cool, well,
thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye then.
Bye.
Encouraged by his job meeting, Patrick's keen to tell girlfriend Paige about his progress.
You alright? Oh. Hey yo, Baba. Hey yo. Come daddy. Stop trying to run away from mommy.
So what type of like jobs are you going to go look for?
Construction. I might as well just go for what I've got experience in already, you know? Get my foot in the door.
But don't you have to kind of like be fit and healthy to do them sort of jobs?
Not necessarily. What are you trying to say anyway?
Keen's got more muscles than you.
He has not got more muscles than me, look. Look at these. Right. Look at these guns right here, baby. But yeah, it'll be cool for me to get into work and stuff. It feels like it's what I'm supposed to be doing as a dad.
Yeah, it's what
exactly.
It's
Yeah,
not that
I
it
know.
feels like it. It is what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, because, you know what I mean, I've been talking about getting things going for ages. But it's like the first step.
Yeah,
isn't it,
but
to actually getting
you're
it
a
done.
lot of talk and no action.
Oh, yeah.
No, you are, though.
Yeah, but since Keen has been born, I haven't really had the motivation to work because I like being at home and spending time with you guys. But I need to go back to work.
Back to work.
Wait, why have you always got to say something negative, man? Come in after doing something positive and just like...
No, I said well done, innit?
Alright.
Oh, whatever, innit? Can't be bothered with your sensitivity. Man up, stop being such a woman. all the
Man
time.
up, I've just gone out and done something positive, come back and you're like...
No, I was joking, innit? But you've always been sensitive.
Yeah, alright, whatever.
I think you're the woman in this relationship.
Yeah, right.
She might not have found a home yet, but with her son officially registered, Esther is in the mood to celebrate.
This is, as you can see from the cake, Shiloh, Elijah, Alexander, Uriah, Richards.
Elijah's naming party is a chance to thank the other parents for their support and introduce her baby boy to the family and friends she wants to be a part of his life in the future.
Since you've had the baby, has it like brought you closer to your family and stuff?
Yeah, definitely.
I found like out of everyone, it made me closer to my mum.
Yeah, it made me closer to my mum as well, definitely, yeah, a lot. I think we've got to know each other more as well, but I think having a child now, we communicate more, she knows me more, whereas I was more secretive before, and I think she's opened up to me more, like she tells me little stories now and give me advice and whatever. Can we have a little bit of quiet, please? Thank you everyone for coming. And I just want to say a particular thanks to, I'm not going to cry, my mum. My mum. Excuse the leaking breath. My mum for doing all the cooking and for just being... She's going to cry. really supportive in general. And Dad for just being Dad. Just being calm and, you know, he really could have, you know, he could have kicked off. But obviously I'm his baby and I had a baby and no one wants their baby to have a baby, but it happens.
Today, Patrick is taking his son Kian for a baby swimming session. While Sean is at work, Charlotte is taking advantage of the company and joining them.
And that's the lesson that you teach me.
Charlotte knows Patrick's girlfriend Paige is concerned about their money worries and she takes the chance to grill him on his plans.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, definitely.
He's knackered.
He's knocked out. It's cool to take him out and do an activity just like me and him.
Just used to,
Yeah. It will change when I get a job though. Because obviously I'll be working and stuff, so I won't be around as much.
Does Paige go on at you to get a job? I'd be going on at Sean every single day to get a job. You should just do anything. Are you looking for work?
Yeah. Since Kitty's been born, at first I didn't want to go to work. That's why I'm literally looking to take absolutely any job that's going, just for the pure fact that it's an income. And the thing about work as well is that there's the short breaks of like going to work in the day and then coming home over evening. You've got more to talk about. You're not under each other's feet
That's what
all
I
the
mean. I
time.
couldn't imagine being with Sean 24/7.
That's
It
what
would do
I'm
my
saying.
head in.
It does mine.
Does he
Page's head
argue?
in. Yeah, all the time over stupidness. Because if I cook or when we've had lunch or something.
Well, at least you cook. God.
Yeah.
If I don't cook, Sean would rather starve. If the baby needs a bath, do you just go and bath him, like without saying anything to Paige?
Feeding him and baths, we class as family time.
Right,
so
so
like
like-
we both sit down together and we both feed him and. we
Would
both
you do
bath
his
him.
bottles, like, just go and do them?
Yeah, like when I get up in the morning, if there's no bottles done, I'll wash them and sterilise them and make bottles and put them in the fridge.
Sean will do something if I ask him 3,500 times.
But like,
He does work though, hard. So like, he goes to work, he does the knowledge to be a black cab driver,
Oh yeah, he was saying, yeah.
and he goes to the gym most nights.
See, but that's a bit, obviously not like criticising or anything, but that's a lot. So did he not like see you guys a lot?
Not a lot.
See, I couldn't do that.
Whilst he's looking for work, Patrick can be on hand 24/7, sharing all baby duties with Paige.
Dribble everywhere, pack Henley baby gravy.
With Paul at work, getting Kasia ready for bed is Shannon's responsibility alone. For Esther, Elijah's nighttime routine is a solo mission every night.
Splashy, splashy, splashy! Should we wash you with Mr. Ducky Woo Woo? Is that funny? Are you splashing? Alright, that's it now. Got mummy wet. Oh, finished!
After a long day at work, Sean leaves Charlotte to get Toby ready for bed whilst he studies.
Make lips to fish. Great. I'm hurrying up.
Not messing about in bed.
I'm saying I'm not steady. He's going to bed. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky.
It's not long until the parents leave the flats. And Shannon, who hopes to combine music with motherhood, has got some exciting news to share with Charlotte.
I had a rehearsal of a day with my manager.
Where did it go?
Marlon made a song for me. Like, it's about Kasia. It's really nice.
So what happens now? Do you just go rehearse? Like,
We're aiming for...
you're going to do a gig?
Hopefully we'll do a gig, so obviously everyone can come. Ah, look at you. Hello.
Why are you eyeballing?
How are you and Sean?
Right. Now we just ignore each other instead of arguing.
Does it work?
Oh, Toby, I take it you don't like chocolate.
Has nothing changed at all?
No.
Bloody hell.
I can moan, I can cry. He still goes to the gym most days of the week. He still does what he wants.
You're the apple of Sean's eye.
That's not true.
He does pick you up.
How you pulled in?
No, we're alright, I guess. It's not very romantic anymore anyway. I think once you have a baby, it's all gone, isn't it? It's all gone. Yeah, Keisha got weighed the other day and she's £10.4.
How much?
10.4.
Oh my god! Toby's only like 15.
Is it? Keisha's growing up like so quickly. I've decided I don't want another baby now.
What made you decide that?
Me and Paul want to get like married eventually, yeah, and I think I don't want to be pregnant and wearing a wedding dress, and I don't want to have 2 little.
What, do you think you're going to get married like in the next year?
I need to get engaged first. That would help.
And we go around! While she's still living in the block, single mum Esther is making the most of her friends. Forward! She's taken Elijah to a baby salsa class with Patrick, Paige and Kian.
I'm not a very good dancer.
About a metre apart.
I knew you couldn't dance anyway, so...
Last one, through!
So after we've finished up in the flats, where are you going to?
Well, I'm in the process of flat hunting. If not, I've got to go back to the council and see if they'll house me. Yeah.
Where are you at the moment, with parents or?
Yeah, I was. And then I came here. I was initially trying to go private before that.
Yeah.
Because the council housed me, but they offered me something really rubbish and I turned it down. You know when you turn it down, it's kind of like, well, obviously you're not desperate enough.
Yeah,
that's what they say, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're private renting. I think private renting is the better option, but it's whether they will accept you or not.
Yeah,
because,
exactly.
Yeah. It's not easy to find accommodation. Good luck in your search.
Yeah, yours too.
Thank you.
Before Esther moved into the block, she lived with her parents. Since giving birth, she's had the other mums for support.
Oh, hello, darling. You're grown.
With that network about to end, she meets up with her mum, Adonis.
How's it going?
Well, the hardest thing is between the hours of 10 and 2 o'clock, we're never friends. I just know it's all...
I think having a partner there would have made life easier or
I
not?
think, yeah, it would definitely make it easier in some aspects. But at the same time, because it's all new to me, I've never known what it's like to have a partner and a baby. I know it's my responsibility, so I just get on with everything. I don't need to think twice. Even the girls in the flat like that have their partners there. It's kind of like they seem to think they're doing everything by themselves and like it would be easier if the man wasn't there. Like a lot of them have said that and it kind of makes sense.
Does it bother you? Does it upset you?
I enjoy it. I enjoy like the time we have together. I know I can raise him how I want to raise him.
You don't have time for another boyfriend?
Yeah, it's not on my mind at the moment. I think it's necessary for a man and a woman to raise a child, definitely. But if it doesn't happen or if the man is not up to standard, then I think
you're better off on your own.
You're better, yeah, you're definitely better off on your own.
Motherhood is something new to you, but it's a journey.
Yeah.
And should take you right through until I think it's a forever journey.
Yeah, that's true. Yes. Yeah, it's nice.
Tensions between Charlotte and Sean continue to run high ahead of their return home. Today, they had their last appointment with health visitor Mike.
Hi, it's Mike. Can you let us in? Thank you.
As well as checking up on Toby, Mike's been trying to help the couple with their troubled relationship.
So would you say you've learnt stuff whilst you've been here? Would you say you're going to sort of take anything away from your time having been here?
It's been nice to be with people. I think it's been good for Sean to see other dads.
So what's happened with you guys since? Because obviously the last time I left, the last thing I think you said to me as you left was like, can you fix him, please? As
Yeah.
in Dad, not Toby.
We're just getting on with things.
Yeah. Would there not be any mileage in sort of maybe getting some sort of rota or some sort of list whereby you divvy out some of the chores? Yeah. You don't sound enthusiastic about that at all.
No.
Right. So kind of what I'm hearing is that the stuff maybe that you haven't spoken about, you pretend like it's all not happening and move on.
Green one.
We're both too stubborn.
Right.
Yeah, talking about it causes more arguments, I find.
Is that a healthy thing? Because all you're going to do is pack this stuff away, it's going to go mouldy somewhere in the background and then it's going to kind of flare up in the future.
So if someone was to say, you know, do you guys love each other, would you say?
No, there's no like kissing or cuddling or
Right.
romance or
Right.
things like that.
Is that related to sort of baby stuff because you're both too tired? Or
Yeah, because more attention is on the baby now. My mind is more on work, my mind is more on doing the knowledge when I get home.
Going down the gym.
You said it, not me. I
It's
don't
only
even
for an
have to say
hour,
anything.
hour and-
No,
hour,
you know
hour,
when he
but
says it's
just-
only for an hour, but in that hour, Toby could have had a bath and gone to bed.
So you
If he
talk
goes
like-
gym on a Monday and a Wednesday, why not on a Tuesday cook me dinner?
Yeah, but I would say that and you say, no,
No, I don't ask. Don't ask me. Just do it.
If there's lots of friction and animosity, Toby's going to pick up on it. Like when our conversation just now, I don't know if you noticed, you're getting a bit, what's the word, anxious in your tone. He starts sort of becoming anxious as well, which is, you know, why it's important for you guys to be able to talk these things through, be open with each other, communicate, sit down, have an open conversation. You both need to compromise, and that goes for the pair of you, not just Sean. You'll be fine. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
No worries. Thanks so much. Take care, Charlotte.
Bye.
Bye.
Charlotte and Sean leave the block in just 3 days.
I'm gonna pick up the pieces and build a Lego house.
Both know they are fast running out of chances to sort out the future of their new family.
My 3 words have 2 meanings. There's one thing on my mind. It's all for you.
And it was really good, like, going out with Patrick the other night.
Why?
So, just like, gave me some advice, really.
Did you take it on board? Is this the advice he give you?
What advice?
Act more of a
What would you say?
What advice did he give you?
Or just to, like, basically what you've been saying to me, just to do stuff.
Without me asking. I'm basically on my own 24/7 with him. Do you not sometimes think that it's difficult for me?
I'm under a lot of stress and pressure, you know?
So what? You don't do it. You don't help any other way, do you?
I think it makes it worse talking about it.
Why? Because I just put up, shut up, you go gym, and that's it. I want to feel like Charlotte.
Be single then, Char. Maybe you feel better.
Just gets boring arguing every day.
It does, but then get used to it after a while.
I don't want to be used to it.
We've been through a lot though, haven't we? Really. We've got through a lot. So,
Do you still love me?
of course you do. I think we've got something special there that we need to work on.
Oh, shush.
You just got to be like less nagging.
And you've got to be more...
More what?
Use your initiative.
Alright. Alright. You're really gorgeous tonight.
You're not going to propose to me, are you?
No, of course not. Why?
It's the first time I've held my hand in about a year.
Is it?
How did you feel about leaving, Pep?
I don't want to.
The parents' time at the flats is coming to an end. Tomorrow they must head back to their old lives and say goodbye to this unique support network. After 10 weeks living side by side, these young mums and dads have much to reflect on.
It's been nice to meet other dads.
What about you, Shannon?
Most positive thing for me, talking to an adult in the daytime, talking to someone that can talk back to me, I think.
Just basically what you said to me yesterday. You said you're going to miss having company.
Definitely.
Because I remember I used to come home from work and she'd be talking to me like a baby because she's been talking to Toby all day.
I think before he was here, then it was good to like speak to you guys and get advice and whatever.
That's why it's good to do stuff like this. Like.
Yeah, you learn what other parents do.
Pick up other stuff, don't you?
But I think I learned a lot from Charlotte and Sean, like how you deal with Toby. I think he's always involved, like he's always at the table, and like you lot give him a lot of attention. So I think I learned a lot.
What do you think is the most positive thing, Charlotte?
That there is like people like me and Sean, like. I know that's not positive, but it is positive.
Because it shows you
Makes
that...
you feel better.
Yeah.
I do think that the whole experience though is good, like, because it does show that like young parents can work things out and get along, and that obviously we can all work together as well, like, and sort of support each other in a way.
It was really nice meeting you all.
You soppy git.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
Before they part ways, the group has one final chance to spend time together, supporting Shannon at her comeback gig.
How are you feeling about tonight?
A little bit nervous.
Are all your friends and family going?
A bit of my family, like a couple of my friends come in.
Do you know what my dream is? Seeing her dream come true, like doing her singing and that.
Oh, that's sweet.
We won't run, we won't run, we won't run.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it though.
I know
Be
you
a good
are.
night. Yeah, I am. It'll be a good night.
But I'm glad that I'm doing it because I never thought I'd ever get the chance to be back in my band again.
Yeah.
Well, I got pregnant, but I'm proving to them now
It
that...
just shows that you can have a baby and still do what you want to do. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Babysitters arranged, and it's off to the venue. Tonight's a chance for the group to say goodbye, and for Shannon to realise a dream she thought was over when she fell pregnant.
Do you know what? Give it up for Shannon because this is going to be the first time she's going to be singing one of her own songs, and I think she needs all the support she can get. Absolutely.
This song, it's going to be emotional now.
Come on, girl.
You can do it. Do your thing. Do your thing.
This song was written for my daughter, which is showing life before I was pregnant, and now I'm going to take it away. I'm bloody nervous.
The life we live sometimes may seem like you're ready to take on the world and just live for today with no fear or care. The whole world is clear just for you.
Boyfriend Paul has plans to make Shannon's evening even more memorable.
The reason I do what I do.
I'm very nervous, people, bear with me. I'm going to try to keep it short and simple. In my eyes, you are a star and I really do love you. I know it's something you've wanted for a long time and it is something I've wanted as well. I know you're not expecting it, but I wanted to ask. Actually, that's a good point. Yes, you say it, man.
Would you let me see beneath your beautiful? Would you let me see beneath your puppet? Take it off now, girl. Take it off now, girl. I wanna see inside. Would you let?
Yeah, I didn't expect any of
No,
that.
he did it properly though.
Yeah, it was really nice. It wasn't
He manned up.
It
He
was
manned
a
up.
shame, yeah.
It was quite romantic.
Quite romantic. He cried. I told you, no, he did it properly. He
Yeah,
did
he
it
did.
like a proper proposal, you know.
I believe Shannon's engaged.
Just feel a bit jealous.
You're not jealous?
What?
Like we've been together longer?
Oh, when you expected it by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all things come to those who pay, don't they?
Well, and wait.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be quite hard for you and Sean to like top that.
Yes, I know. It's definitely coming,
But take your time. There's no rush, obviously. I'm still young. I want to have something to look forward to rather than do everything in one go and then that's it.
we're doing it right. We're doing it nice and slow.
No.
Yeah, but we're doing it right. Step by step.
What, baby steps?
Yeah, baby steps, yeah.
Baby steps.
Baby steps, yeah.
I can't stop looking at it.
I can't believe you've done that. Oh my god, has that actually happened? Like, we've got our family now.
Yeah, definitely like a little family unit going on. Definitely.
You couldn't have done it more special time though.
I know it's special to you, even more special to you that I've done it. And you're good as well. Yeah, you're impossible though. So hard to try and keep a secret from you, it's unreal. Could have slipped up so many times.
I know I can be a pain in the backside sometimes.
So can I,
but
obviously. Yeah.
I don't mean to be, it's just...
Oh, I do. No, I'm joking. Well, I think like this experience is kind of obviously where it's made us realise that we're not a bad couple. Like we are, like, you know what I mean?
We have arguments like every other couple.
We're normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I thought that couples only argued about serious stuff, but clearly
Obviously not, no.
I wouldn't even call it arguing. It's more bickering.
Bickering, yeah. Yeah.
I bicker with my brothers. Doesn't mean I don't love them.
So that means you love me. What do you mean? I love you.
I love you too.
Do you?
Sometimes.
Always love you. Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty, babe.
After 10 weeks together, these young families are going their separate ways.
Toby's sad to be leaving.
Yeah.
Their time in the block may be over, but their journeys as parents are just beginning.
And this is fun. Please, Dad, do you want to go? Or do you want to stay here? Aww, are you ready to go home? I never seem to learn. This is where you were born, Elijah. Things hard.
Say bye to Toby.
That high I get from you.
You got everything?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I figured out the joy is not in your arms.
To strap you in, little man. Strap you in.
Empty home. I think it's time to run, 'cause I'm seeing stars. I'm seeing stars watch me fall apart. I think of tying all the time, but I've got joy to take my side.
Are you gonna miss it?
Yeah. I'm gonna miss it too, mate, don't worry.